Hey YouTube, this is Toya, and I have decided to share my IVF journey with you all. Um, I am located in the Minneapolis, Minnesota area. However, I am from Connecticut, so that may be the reason you're picking up on my East Coast accent. I am working with Dr. Korfman at the Midwest Center for Reproductive Health, and I'm thoroughly pleased with Dr. Korfman. I met him on July 23rd, was referred to him by my OB/GYN. They actually were in medical school together. So I'm really comfortable with Dr. Korfman. The first consultative visit that I had with him, he spent about 45 minutes to an hour with me, drew out everything. I mean, the man is just brilliant. And he is the only doctor in the practice, and so he reassured that he does all of the procedures. He writes up all of the orders. I won't be pawned off on any other doctors. He has an excellent team of nurses and IVF coordinators, and it's just, I feel just like I'm in great hands, and that's part of the first step to this journey. So they definitely are making me feel comfortable. I actually had a HSG. I'm not even going to butcher the name for that. Yeah, HSG on August 12th. And the results of the HSG were that my uterus looked healthy and the iodine flowed through the right tube just fine. However, my left tube, the iodine did not flow all the way through. And so after that procedure, my husband and I talked it over, and we decided that we would go the IVF route versus cycles with IUI, due to my age and just wanting to hopefully increase our chances of having a successful transfer. So since the decision to go IVF, we have, my husband has had a semen analysis that came back great, so that's excellent. He had to actually have it done a second time. The first one, he felt, and also the nurses felt, that he probably just had a bad day because he wasn't comfortable in the environment given the sample. So the second time was a charm, so everything's good there. So we went on vacation. We actually went to Connecticut to spend time with my family over Labor Day, and the IVF coordinator, she was like, oh, just go, have a great time, just, have a blast, think positive thoughts, just be as stress-free as possible, send us pictures while you're on vacation. I mean, they truly make me feel like they are part of the family and really good friends. So we did that. I actually had to get my prescription for birth control prior to going to Connecticut because of the timing of my cycle. Cycle day 1 was August 28th, and so I started my birth control pills on cycle day 3, which was August 30th. When we got back, I was actually due for my annual PAP, and so I had that appointment scheduled for September 3rd. At that appointment, I had quite the battery of blood work done. I mean, whoa. My list, when you compare the list of blood tests that, I'm sorry, I'm looking at my paperwork, that my husband has to do compared to what I had to get done, it is unbelievable. So I'll try to see if I can show this without showing my information up there. Let's see. Yeah, so see all those check marks, check blood testing, check, all of that I have to do. And then even coming over here, I have consent things that I have to get done. All right, so you see that extensive list there for me? Look at hubby's list. Not nearly as extensive. See those 4 check marks? That's it. 4 check marks. And then I think he has to give a semen sample for cryopreservation. But that's it. 4 tests. That's it. So when I got my tests, my blood work done on the 3rd, they drew, I think, somewhere between 15 to 20 vials of blood to try to, make sure they had enough to do all these tests. Yeah, unreal. It wasn't very fun. Plus I have rolling veins. That wasn't fun. So anyway, I'm still waiting for those results to come back. In the meantime, I do have to have a sonohysterogram done, and that is scheduled for September 23rd. My husband is actually scheduled to have his blood work on done on the 23rd. However, he is now going to go to his doctor on this coming Tuesday, the 9th, I believe, so that when we go on the 23rd, he can actually give another sample for cryopreservation, so for freezing, so that we can kind of stay on schedule and don't have to delay, because he can't do the cryopreservation of his semen sample until all of the results from his blood work have come back negative. So the sonohysterogram, like I said, is the 23rd, so that we can take a look at my uterus, the lining, make sure that we're able to transfer and there are no polyps or fibroids or scar tissue or anything like that. And I do have a paper here of important dates. We're actually on track for a fresh IVF sometime between November 10th and through November 26th. So somewhere in between there is when we'll do our transfer. So once we get the results of our blood work done and the results of the sonohysterogram, praying that the results of the sonohysterogram are positive, no obstructions, nothing that will impede the implantation of an embryo, that we would then stay on track to have that transfer done in November. So once the results are back from the sonohysterogram, then I will get scheduled for the injection. So I'll have to go to the classes along with my husband, and then all of the meds will be ordered that I'll need to give myself, and he'll have to give me some of those as well. And so things are moving. They're moving along. I did get a call from the nurse actually on the 3rd. I was there to pick up my prescription for the doxycycline. Yeah. Because I have to start taking that the day before the sonohysterogram. So I'll start taking that on September 22nd. And then I have to take that twice a day for 5 days. And after that, then all of the meds, the injectables will be ordered and sent, and then I'll start those. And then the nurse called while I was picking up that prescription and said that I would have to finish the current pack of birth control that I'm on, including the sugar pills, then start the second pack that was a part of that same prescription, but then only do 21 days of that pack. So I will be done with birth control on October 17th. So I'm really looking forward to that date, because then things will move pretty quickly from there. I'm a little nervous about the injections. I have watched a few videos for tips about numbing the area prior to, making sure those medicines that are refrigerated, that I take them out at least 15 minutes before giving them to myself, so they have time to get to room temperature, so it'll hopefully reduce the pain. Another young lady had suggested pinching yourself in another area to direct the pain away from your injection site, And my OB actually gave me that same suggestion when I saw her on the 3rd. So I think I'll probably try a combination of numbing with ice as well as pinching and producing pain in another area. But I am kind of nervous about that. And some other things that are on my mind are the fact that if 2 healthy embryos are transferred, the likelihood that if they both stick, that there possibly could be twins. If one of them splits, could be triplets. And if both split, there could be quads. And I know I shouldn't get myself worked up about that, but of course, just human nature, those are things that I'm thinking about. And I just keep telling myself that God is only going to put on me and my husband what we can handle. And so if he blesses us with a singleton, wonderful, or twins, wonderful, even triplets. So I just have to pray on it and be prepared for whatever God sees fit in his plan for us. I know that I will have the familial support, even though my family is in Connecticut. I'm pretty sure I'll have some relatives who would maybe take a leave of absence from work and come out and help and support us if we have multiples. So I am very thankful and blessed to have a loving and supporting family network and friend system as well. That's pretty much it for now, and I will keep you all updated. The next video that I'll probably record will be the 23rd of September after my Sonohysterogram. So thanks for tuning in, and please subscribe, and I look forward to following others' journeys as well. All right, take care. Peace.